Only time.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Hawks with their last game here in Atlanta before heading out on the road. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York. And now we'll see who gets the advantage after they tied at one apiece.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize the team and bring it together.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Houdini in at point guard. Cauley Stein is out there at Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Vaughn in at the 2. Here's Houdini. Picked his pocket. Paul with the ball. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he can't hit the second. And so here is New York. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Here's McCullough after the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Here's Covington. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Off target at the rim.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Anthony's shot is off.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Bender, and he lays it straight in.
Ooh, tough layup. There's a guy right on, and he can be a hard player to handle at times.
And taken away by Paul. Pass to McCullough. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Vaughn. The pass to Houdini. From past the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Atlanta with the ball. Paul kicks to Covington. Pass to McCullough. To the inside. Here's Paul. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Excellent use of the screen that time.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And that one's good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Kaminsky. To the left wing. Here's Covington. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the corner. And that one comes up a bit short.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Paul, following the score by New York. Here's McCullough. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Anthony. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Now here's Paul. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Milwaukee. Here's Houdini. To the middle. Porzingis can't hit.
A little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
For New York, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. They get the rebound. Anthony, the pass to Houdini. For 3. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
No problem knocking that one down. He's got 7.
Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones à mocher. Noisy LESC, zone à nocher. Des villes décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné, détalé. S'en aller, jamais, jamais. Décalé, on entend crier. Pas année.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks trail by 3.
Ça ira, ça ira.
And easy 2 points on the layup. Houdini's got 6 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's McCullough. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here is Jeffries. Terry covering. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line. And today's been no different.
Knicks trail by 3. Outside, Jones. And here's Oubre. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Fader on the way. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Houdini coming off a solid outing against Miami. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks. Now here's Schroeder. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Terry, the pass to Houdini. 36 seconds left to play here in the first, and he gets it to go. Houdini's got 14 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here is Jeffries. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Right side, Terry. That one goes. Count it.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Cameron. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. You talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged. So.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific play.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York looking at who they got. Houdini, he's in a shooting mode. Anthony is out there with Oubre. Then it's Jones. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He finished with 60 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here's more. Following the basket by Freak. More outside. Here's the screen. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Moore's got his first 2 points.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Houdini. Here's Dupont. Carries it from about 10 feet away. And the Knicks lead by 3.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
That's why I don't respect that. You talking cold planet funerals. For our wait, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take.
Both teams changing it up here. Knicks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Houdini. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Jumps up.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Knicks have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the Hawks making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Here's McCullough. 9 points last game out. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They set the pick. Here's Jeffries. Sinks the three-pointer. Jeffries got 5 now.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
McCullough, shot is off, and New York will come the other way. Terry outside. Launches it, and he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Houdini. And now a 9-point Knicks lead. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Cameron. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 5 points in the game. Here's Houdini, and he dunks it down.
Boy, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger clock right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that does it for the first half of play.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Okay,
The second half just about to get going here.
just an amazing game for Houdini. He got 27.
Here's Paul. We've got McCullough. He's out there with Kaminsky. Robert Covington out there with Chris Paul and Bender. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to McCullough. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Great way to start start to have. Easy layup against some soft teams.
The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Houdini. Paul grabs the board.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Houdini. Offensive rebound. Shot is off.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Covington dishes the ball. And now the Knicks on the break. Anthony leading the charge. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Both free throws good from Anthony. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Pass to McCullough. There's the dish to Paul. Another steal. And here we go. Look at that.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Atlanta with the ball. Following the score by New York. Fires from deep. Can't hit. Great defense that time from Houdini. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Porzingis. Finished off the break. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. We're your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that Atlanta's head coach was giving to his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Bender. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot's good from Houdini.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Freak. Paul outside. Can they get it? Down low. Here's McCullough. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
The Knicks leading by 12. Houdini passes to Cauley Stein. And it's blocked. Now Paul. 8 points for him. Kaminsky sets the pick for Paul. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Steps back and fires. Paul missing again. Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Houdini knocks down the 3 ball. Houdini's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. The feed now to Covington. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out. The Knicks leading by 14. Over to the wing. Passes to Porzingis. Here's Houdini. Over to the left wing. Cauley Stein kicks to Anthony. Rebound, Atlanta.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Back to Paul. The Hawks working the ball around. Kaminsky kicks to Paul. Here's the screen. And he uses the glass on the way. Paul's got 13.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
And it falls over the rim and in. 38 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And now the Knicks on the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is your 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Knicks leading by 17. Here's Houdini. Rebound, Atlanta. Kaminsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Schroeder passes to Bogdanovic. He kicks to Schroeder. Here's Cameron. And he can't bank that one in. And there's the pass to Houdini. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Bogdanovic kicks to Jeffries. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Jeffries got 7 points in the game. Now here's Oubre. Defense is right there. To the paint. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 17.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Schroeder, terrific design on the pick flip. He lays it in. Schroeder's got his second best.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have.
And they get it back. They set the pick. Back to Terry. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Now here's Schroeder. Another steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Houdini.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days. So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. Little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
A 3 ball. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Cameron, the pass to Jeffries. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Houdini. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Houdini in at shooting guard. Porzingis is out there with Cauley-Stein. Then there's Oubre, and it's Jones in at the point. Now here's Moore. Following the miss by Freak. Moore with it. Out guarded by Houdini. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
One's checked in for New York. And it's Moore penetrating. Good. Moore's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
The Knicks leading by 15. Houdini passes to Oubre. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
You better look from that.
Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Paul with the ball. Here's Bender. Oubre pulls it in.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Houdini. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And Atlanta has possession. 17-point game.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Kicks it to Oubre. Inside, Houdini, and he makes good on the layup. Houdini's got 49 points in the game.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's McCullough. That's a 2 from Paul. Atlanta again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Soft.
Kaminsky is checked in for more. And so it's New York with it. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Covington. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Paul dishes to Kaminsky. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And good, the three-point shot, good from Houdini. Houdini's got 52 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Covington. They set the pick. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's Houdini. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ball outside. Feeds to Covington. Releases. And that one hits back iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And a great assist by Ball as that one goes in. Covington's got 4 points in the quarter. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Ball goes in. And here's Covington from the arc. And the shot is good.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Houdini. And the shot is good. Houdini's got 57 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
They get a hand on it, and here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup, and the Knicks lead by 20.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to McCullough. Here's Covington. Clock at 6. There's the screen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
The Knicks leading by 20. Here's Vaughn. To the wing on the left. Porzingis passes to Vaughn. New York moving it around. That's tipped. Here's Covington. He dishes it to Paul. He feeds it to Covington. Back to Paul. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Boy, such outstanding. Patience and decision making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
To the middle, picked off in midair. Another steal. Inside, here's Porzingis. Here's Cauley-Stein. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
So it's Atlanta now. The Knicks making the shot. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot is off.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And so checking out their record tonight, Mark win number 32 overall.
And they're going to break this season series tie with a big win here tonight, giving them a record of 2-1 for the year, with 1 final game left to go against the Hawks.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Houdini. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Paul. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Smooth sailing for New York. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Porzingis. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And there's a pause that made things easy for myself and others to create space. And the shots that we like to take, it was really team effort. Yep.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encabilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos.
Thank you, Kevin, and now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights-out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSD heat. A crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.